What is up? Welcome back. Do you like to do it, build it, or make it?
So do we.
And we have new videos each week. And welcome back to another Test Cut Tuesday. This is a late night edition. We had other things happening. This is what we're working on today. Zoom. This one's got a little something to it, a little treat.
I'm up.
Well, you're up.
I couldn't get the video to come up on on the iPad here.
This one's going to be interchangeable. So this is truly a test cut. I made it while I was on the way to a college walkthrough and sent it to Tanner. Tanner cut it, and it's supposed to be interchangeable. So we'll see how it goes.
This came from a design I worked on in September, and he brought it home with because I said,
so this part should be interchangeable.
I had lots of options for the bottom. Which one do you like? Could you make it interchangeable? And yeah, he made it interchangeable.
This part should be interchangeable. Oop, move that back up.
I'll help you.
Slide these out and slide a new one back in. There we go. So let's see if it actually works when we put it together now. I might have to sand down the backs of these interchangeable pieces.
I don't think so. I think it'll work.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. All right, before we get too far and I start losing people in the chat.
Yeah, you
see what the magic mirror
There's
sees.
no way you're getting. There's 76 people there already. So
76 trombones. Well, I'm sure 76 people haven't left a comment. I see who I see.
Do you want to come over here and use this?
Yeah, yours is easier to read.
Yes, I know. He's trying to look at his phone.
All right, so is this the all chat? Filter, all. All right, let's see who I see. I see Pamela. I see Chris with Minnesota Makes. I see Ingrid, Tyra, Mariah. I see Lori, Cheryl, Christian. I see Juanita. I see Hugh Jasso. I like it. I see Kate. I see True Crime Junkie. I see Jennifer. I see Scott, Marsha, Christine. New England Craft Company. I see Debbie. Here's to Life is Good. Life is good. I see Harry Davison. What is up, man? Where you been? I see Aaron, Kenny, Kim, 96 in Birch. That's Angie. I see Kevin and Penny. I see Ann, Adina. I see Brett. I see Scott. I see Bob, Mark, Terry, Donnie, Anita, Steven. I see Inscribe Laser Engraving. That's Brandy. I see Brandy. Renee. I see Donnie. What's up, Donnie? I see Trudy with Vance Chat. Carla, Ray, Carlos, Marsha, Jeffrey, Rick, Kim Lance.
I see him
What's
popping
up?
at the bottom.
I see Britt, Jennifer. Corey must be right behind.
Here still is Kay. I was gonna stop and tell him Kay, but he was on a roll, and I didn't want to mess up his groove there. But he's at the bottom now.
Aaron, Jennifer, Mike, and Gloria. Oh, it's going black. If you didn't hear your name, you gotta leave me a comment. If you did hear your name, give me a thumbs up. It helps us out. Thanks. Oh, let me give me a thumbs up.
Give yourself.
I gave myself a thumbs up. You should give me a thumbs up too.
Let me see. Did it change? Oh, we only have 28 thumbs up and 93 watching. Thank you guys that are normally here at 4. We do appreciate you coming here at 7 or whatever time it is.
Whatever time it is for you.
Your time zone. Yes. We appreciate you showing up for the time change.
Hey, there's my little tab.
Yep, I just saw that myself. Oh, nice job. You're fine. I'll be right there.
Oh, it landed right next to the thing.
Yeah, I see. Perfect. Normally, we would know in advance, but I scheduled this and then never put it on our calendar. So we did a college visit for our daughter this afternoon. We just did a quick tour of a campus that's, 90 minutes away? What was it?
Yeah, like 90 minutes.
90 minutes, yeah.
Hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah. So not too far. But she had, it was a beautiful day. It ended up being
Yeah,
a
it
nice
was
warm
nice.
day. We walked all around campus and
Not too far, but far enough where she can't just come home.
right. Or, you know what I was thinking? Or her sister can't get to her.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, she will, but not like if it were VCU downtown, she would be there all the time,
All the time. How are we doing the backer?
All right, so
We're gonna stain this bad
I haven't
boy?
seen the comments, but Gloria wants to know how your birthday was.
Oh, my birthday was pretty good.
It was for a Monday, right?
For a Monday
How
birthday.
crazy could it get?
I mean, this weekend, that's when we're celebrating.
All right, so I had done this. This actually came from a request from someone who actually saw our booth at the Painted Tree, and she had seen something similar on Etsy and asked if I could make her one. So these were all individual little pieces that I kind of put in there, and then I was trying to decide whether or not I wanted something at the bottom or not. So like I told Garrett, there's all these different patterns I had for the bottom. I was like, which pattern? I think it needs a pattern. Which pattern do you like? And then I was like, unless you could figure out how to make it interchangeable. And that's what he did. So.
And I'm not going to use magnets.
Yeah, he was really big on
very
not
against the
using
magnets.
magnets because,
I think
the
they're just
doors
gonna.
open
I
and
see
close,
how the
they're gonna
wind
fall
blows the
off.
signs around.
Yeah.
So I think the wind would knock the stuff off. I also
Maybe.
think.
We haven't really tested it. It just
Pretty
depends
sure-
on
well,
how.
I mean, I see how the magnets worked with like the other things, like the porch standers.
Yeah, the porch leaners. Mm-hmm.
And until we put that little ring around them to hold them on the magnet, the wind was blowing them off.
Even though they were super strong.
Yeah, they were
magnets.
super strong magnets. Like pinched the bejesus out of my fingers.
So let's talk about paint colors because that's what you're asking me, right?
Yes.
This started because she wanted a stained backer. So we can go with a stained backer tonight and the white and keep it simple. Or I was thinking, so the way this is interchangeable, this center piece is going to stay the same. But the top piece and the bottom piece both can be changed out. So this can say stay a while. It could say welcome. It could say whatever, your last name. This could really be customized to whatever you want. But for purposes of this, should I do it simple as just stain and white? Or do you think I should make it springy right now and then do it in like a bridal path? And I guess I'm kind of asking Garrett, I'm kind of asking you guys, should I do it in maybe a light stain and then a green, or should I just keep it simple?
I think I would go with a darker stain, or even like a toasty treehouse with a fake wood grain on it. Do we even have a toasty treehouse back here?
Well, no. I mean, I think I have one down here.
That way the accents would pop if we're just keeping them white.
Yeah, I guess that's what I'm asking. Should I show a color option or should I show like the basic option, the base option, and then maybe we do some other versions for a craft show and show what else you can do, trying to keep that creativity. The other thing I want your 2 cents on, because this is a test cut, is what else we should make as the interchangeable piece up here. Do I make it seasonal? Do I put something with some bunnies on it? And then, of course, like a basket weave at the bottom. You can see I was already thinking about that. What else do I change for the top pieces?
Oh, they're saying
I need
stain
your
the
votes.
backer. Lots of people asking about, can you stain MDF?
Yeah, you can stain MDF. Stain backer is what the folks all want. All right. Do you know which stain you're going to use, the dark one or the medium one?
I was thinking dark.
He went in there to get it like he knows where the stain is.
Do.
All right, let me check out some comments. I'm going to work my way bottom up. So, because it looks like I missed a bunch at the top and I hate to get too far behind. True Crime Junkie says horror themed for the top. A slider with stay away. For what? At the bottom? Because where do I put the slider for the words? Do I make just the words interchangeable? What are your thoughts there? Oh, you want this to say, just stay a while, stay away. I get it.
Oh, stay away.
Somebody actually asked for that. We actually had done one where someone asked for stay away.
We have go away. I could make that one a stay away. All right, which one?
Neither, actually.
Wow,
That's
okay.
why I thought it was funny that you went in there to get the stain. I mean, actually, this one will work. This honey will work. This briar smoke is good. Briar smoke was our old go-to. You want to just do that? I said one thing. In my head, I had envisioned this. And that's
So what is that one?
Neither of those. That
Do
is.
we have that one?
Yeah,
Where's that one?
in there. But briar smoke is a good one. Let's go with that. Now that
It's a good neutral.
Yeah, I like that.
Keeping it neutral.
Let's see. Where can you guys see this? Keep it right here. Because this is going to be so easy to paint. But I do think you're going to need some. Do I have them? You're going to need gloves because briar smoke is a oil-based stain. And you're going to need your paper towels.
Do we have an opener thing?
Sponges. Yes. Whoa. There's a pen and an opener.
Did I shake it?
I don't know. That hasn't been used in a minute. So you're probably really going to need to do a little shaky shake with that. Well, I mean, are you holding the bottom?
No. I have faith in whoever closed it before me.
Oh my gosh. Who knows? That would have been closed during a workshop probably. Bob says you can ombre the back.
Ombre.
And Kay said definitely figure out how to make the words interchangeable. I was wondering if maybe the center banner could hook in here like this somehow, you know, with like a little piece on it, and that could be interchangeable. I don't know if the whole sign, but maybe this gets stationary and then the centerpiece is interchangeable.
That was my other thing. I don't want to trash the little commercial thing that I saw. But if you're interchanging everything on the sign, why wouldn't you just get a new sign?
Because it's fun to mix and match. I can see that you have opted out of gloves, but I have been here before, and I very much know you need gloves. So I will do the glove and wiping away. Plus, I think I can get them on way easier than you. You'd have been here 5 minutes trying to squeeze your hands in these gloves.
My big meaty paws.
Christian says, yes, the words would have to be modified to allow the action. To modify the insert for cemetery to replace flowers. And yeah, like if you're going to change it for the season, should you change your words to match the season? It's good feedback. That's what I told Garrett. I was like, this will be great to get.
It's a test cut.
Options, you know.
Total test. We'll see how it works. We'll see if I could get the slide in. I bet you I can make some kind of slide mechanism for the words.
Now the problem with this is it does need a little. I'll just get
This is where I need a 3D printer. I think if I could 3D print some brackets that then go on the backer, I'd be able to hook the pieces in.
Woo.
Scrub it down, girl.
Yeah. So
We got stain off, stain
I don't
on,
know
stain
how
off.
well you can see. You guys probably think like, what is she still doing? But I can see that if I keep rubbing, you can almost see a little of the wood grain or the MDF through there. And that's what you want. It's going to dry a lot faster if I can really see some of that MDF
Give it
through
a
there.
good wipe down.
Yeah. There you go. But the great thing about stain is you only need one coat.
Good. Oh, you only need one coat. I like the smell of the stain.
So if you've been following us a while, you're very familiar with briar smoke. It has been a stain that we built so much furniture and used that stain. This stain is a good kind of a gray brown. It's kind of hard to see maybe in this light because the lights are shining on it, but it's kind of a grayish brown. It's a good neutral stain.
It's good neutral. Where are the plates? Are we using these tiny plates now?
No,
Tiny plates.
we've got big plates. Here's a stack right here. Very close by.
Is that white?
Yes.
Is the bag green?
No, it's white.
Am I having problems with my eyes?
Yes. Yes, Hannah wants to know, Garrett, can you make a new version of the happy birthday sign with less pieces and maybe welded text?
I was working on one. That was almost going to be today's. I was going to do it for my birthday.
Oh, that's a great idea. A little birthday sign. Oh, that's cute.
But it didn't happen.
We didn't have time.
I ran out of time.
But that is something. So I just did a birthday sign in a workshop over the weekend. And this
It's a
woman is
beast.
pretty seasoned. She's been here many times for workshops. And she was like, wow, there's a lot of pieces.
Yeah.
I was like, I know. I'm sorry.
That was a Kim one. That was Kim's early days.
Yeah, I know better.
There's a lot of paint in this thing already. I was just going to get...
Let me see. Working my way up. Mariah said I need my rip to my 20 sign by October. Just gonna hang that on your front door.
Buy 20s.
Just a few little hidden pieces in there. And a couple over here. We can't see. Can you see? You can see. Oh, you can't see what I was doing? True Crime Junkie says, happy belated 25th birthday, Garrett.
Oh, thanks. You're a little late.
Hi, Beth. The Ruffled Daisy says, so good to see you. Christian says, we can work on that, Garrett, and make the ultimate interchangeable sign.
The ultimate.
Yes, that is what we need. The ultimate interchangeable. Jack in the shop says, I only have 4 3D printers.
That's it. Only 4.
Crafty by Design says, hello, everyone from the Chicagoland area.
Well, hello up in there in the Chi-Town.
And then Mariah said, true, if you sell signs, you want people to buy more signs.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. When you make them buy the pieces, at what point do you just get a whole new sign?
I'm going back up a little bit.
You know what I don't like doing? The interchangeables at workshops. Takes them forever.
Oh, somebody noticed my shirt. All right, I'm sorry, you guys. I actually had on a sweater that I wore today, and I didn't have a shirt. And I didn't have enough time. I literally got back 6:52, 8 minutes before this started. And I ate a little bit of a sandwich before we started. So I told Garrett, I was like, well, I could go on with my sweater, or I had a Make It Mafia shirt that I had pre-printed, and we did a little vote to see which was the best design, and this was not the voted winner. It is my voted winner.
It's my voted winner.
But it is not the voted winner. So that is what Christian said. At Terry, what's interesting about that Mafia shirt is that it's not the voted winner, so I'm waiting to have a discussion about that. So... Oh, Terry said Christian. Oh, Blake is off playing Army in Korea.
Oh,
Playing Army.
cool. Well, maybe not cool, but Korea sounds cool.
Oh, Kevin and Penny thought they were going to miss it, so this was the perfect time.
Was this a better time? Is 7 better than 4?
Yeah, that's one of those things that Garrett kept asking about. You've got 123 watching. If you're new here, give us a thumbs up. Let us know you're out there. And thanks for watching us. We do this every Tuesday. We do a test cut Tuesday with a new design. Today's design is a little bit different because we're trying to make it interchangeable. And I told Garrett, I was like, well, can you come up with any other interchangeable top pieces before 7. And he was like, no.
No. You know how hard it was to try to design in the car? Like,
Yeah, you did.
with all the bumps. It wasn't
because
highway.
It was not a highway.
It was a lot of back roads, so there was a
Yes.
lot of Control Z.
This college is out kind of in the country. It's in Farmville. That's the name of the town, Farmville. And that's exactly what it is.
It's a
Farmville.
Villa Farms.
It's a farm city. And we had to take all the back roads, and I guess there was what are those, like a bypass road or something? I don't know. What are those roads called that are, it's not really a highway, but it is 4 lanes, 2 on either side. And I don't know what it's called. But
a route?
yeah.
Is that what a route is? I don't know.
A route? I don't know. Well, we took,
Route?
oh yeah, you're not putting paint. So heads up, do you notice that Garrett is not putting paint on the slider bar? That is because paint's only going to make this thicker and tighter to slide in. So he is not trying to add any additional
But you know what? I am going to paint this guy.
width to give it a little higher up, help raise it up. I mean, it's going to be barely, but it does make a difference.
I'll make a little bit of difference. Just a little bit. Just anything I can.
Well, you could always put, I mean, you don't want to have to do that though. You could put like a little 1/8 inch something in there to give it an even higher
I mean, I could throw it on the
sander
sander
and sand
for
out
about 5 seconds. Zip zap.
That's sanding these down.
Yeah.
Hopefully you don't have to do that. I'm sure it's going to be fine. Do you want this over there?
Yeah, I'm going to put one of these over there.
There you go.
Doing the swap and flop.
Oh, you get a lot of, I like 7. 7's better. 7's better. 7's better.
Is 7 better?
Either is fine.
7 works for us.
Hi, Macaulay. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. And guess what? Our paint was delivered today. So our new paint order with our new summer colors is in-house. Now we just have to bottle it.
Yay.
So when will you do that?
Well, let's try to film tomorrow, and then we'll start bottling.
Yep. Then we'll maybe try and go all weekend. Although I think we've got a big workshop this weekend.
Saturday, yeah, there's like 9 people or something on Saturday.
Terry wants to know, how well does the MDF last outside when stained? I have not had any issues with it. It works great. I think we, as you know, we leave the signs outside all the time, and the stain on the top part does fine. It doesn't swell. The backer we leave unfinished, and it really doesn't swell either. The paint on the front seals it. Those pieces, the stain, I don't know if it's considered sealing it or not, but it really does do just fine outside.
You just say this one was oil based?
Yes. So that's going to add a sealer to it.
Well, it does repel and kind of seal. That's what the oil is doing.
And then the lasering the edges seals the edges too. So they do really well outside. Donna says, I caught this by accident. Glad I was scrolling YouTube. Well, welcome back,
welcome.
Donna.
Happy accidents.
Harry says, best interchangeable is when they interchange the old sign with the brand new one.
Exactly.
And then, yes, Christian is helping us create some teasers for the new colorway. Yes, Christian, he had done a new one and asked me, did it look good?
I saw it.
You're good with it?
Yep.
I'm good with it. So there's your little approval. Hold on, I see a little ooze of paint in there. I'm gonna try and get that out. Let me help you out, sir.
Here, do it over here so we can see what you're up to.
Oh, I just grabbed it. It's just a little, I just got a paintbrush and I'm trying to get a little drip of paint that went on the insides.
words. Oh, I gotta paint the words. Don't forget the words.
What is Christian saying?
Saying don't forget the words.
Kenny asks, I'm curious why you switched from 18 inches to 16-inch door hangers. Do people prefer the 16-inch better? There were a couple reasons for that, Kenny. The first being, we kept hearing a couple of people say,
These are so big.
Yeah, these are so big. These are these too big for my door? I think this will be too big for my door. And I was like, it's not too big for your door. It's going to be fine.
No, I think it's
doors
too
are
big for my
standard
door.
size. They're going to be great. But then we also realized that at 16 inches, we can get 3 across a 48-inch board.
Don't mind me.
Don't mind you. We can get 3 hangers. So we were better utilizing the board and our space on the board at 16 inches. So the funny thing was, what we did is
And
we
they
went
fit
down.
in the wagons better?
Oh yes, they fit in the wagons better. They were
They
better.
fit in the bags better?
Oh right, we couldn't find a bag big enough. Really, well, a 24-inch paper bag worked. But
that was
with
too
them
big.
being 16 inches, they fit into an 18-inch bag just great. So that was also better. And we decided to go down to 16 to give it a try. But then once we did it, and we realized at that point, I guess we really hadn't thought about it.
So much more material going to
Yeah,
16
when you
inches.
put 3
So
across,
much more material.
and you were able to do 6 backers on there, you were like, what was I thinking? This is so stupid to do 18.
is so dumb.
He was like, what was I thinking? Look at how much material I was wasting. I was saving so much more material. So once we kind of came to that conclusion, and then it was just sealed. Yeah, we're going to 16. That not only answers any doubts about the size and will it fit and is this too big, it also saved us material. So that's why we ended up doing that.
Believe it or not.
Newbie, where do you purchase your MDF?
We purchase it from us.
Yes. So you can find, so we had a whole discussion on our Sunday studios.
I still have it.
Oh, if you weren't here for our Sunday, you gotta go forward, yeah.
I still got the whole
These
Tanya
boards are
Harding
still-
set.
If you were here for Sunday studio sessions, these boards kept hitting Garrett in the shins. He said, I just got Tanya Harding.
So this
yeah.
stuff down here, this dark stuff, this is the type of stuff that you'd get at a big box store, Lowe's, Home Depot, Menards, whatever. This lighter stuff, you could get it to cut, but it's very charry. I see it spark. It's very smoky. I feel like there's a lot of resin or glues in it.
Yes.
It gets spotty. Whereas the lighter stuff cuts way better, like butter. There's less char on the edges. Like I can run my thumb over it and you're not getting that char or the black stuff on my thumb. Whereas I would get a lot of that using the darker stuff.
So yeah. So if you have problems cutting through MDF with your laser, it's probably the MDF that you're using.
Look for lighter stuff.
Yes, you want, if you're at a store and you need to go buy it at Lowe's or Home Depot or one of the big box stores, definitely look for the lighter color. We sell lighter color MDF in our store at kngmega.com. We sell all sizes of laser boards. We sell it. The 1/4 inch is definitely the lighter color. The 1/8 inch is kind of a MDF hardboard hybrid something. I don't know what they really call it. So it's a little darker in color, but it cuts fine. It does. It's just because it's so much thinner, I guess. We don't have any challenges with that. But with the 1/4 inch MDF, yes, we've been there cutting through in our desktop lasers. I was sharing this story over the weekend that
It's good.
we would cut a design, go get some more MDF, come back, and then it wouldn't cut. And Garrett was like, it was cutting an hour ago. And that's when we finally were
when
like,
we did find the good stuff, we found the manufacturer and I called them. Actually, I said, Kim, I found the manufacturer. Give him a call and say this.
yeah. And so I did. And he was like, no, little guy, we can't sell to you. But here are some local distributors in your area. And so now we order large quantities from a local distributor. But if you want desktop sizes or
Any
I think
size.
up
If you
to,
don't see it on our website, let me know.
yeah, 24 by 48 is like the largest one we ship. I can't ship full
Well, anything
48
over
by
that,
96 sheets, but
shipping gets ridiculous.
We do, yes, but we do have local pickup if you're anywhere near Richmond, Virginia. All right.
I think that's it. That's all my pieces, right?
Yeah.
Check
oh,
and
man,
check.
You're just making it happen over here.
Well, it's really only 2 colors and
Yeah.
a stain.
That's why I was wondering if maybe, but we could talk a little bit about like, should I paint this a nice green, or do you just leave it the dark color and white to give that pop? The white's going to stand off a little bit more. Nick says, I don't even have a laser, but I really enjoy watching you guys make your signs.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, it's fun to watch them come together. I mean, I can tell you,
We'll see if they come
this
together.
one's not a great example if you're just joining us for this time because there's not a lot of color, but usually there's tons of colors on here, and I love to design it and then watch it come to life. Like we just did this design.
Whoa!
Kimberly!
It's
Hold
all
on, you
about
guys.
balance.
There you go. I went to take this off and the whole shelf tilted. There we go. I think I must have slid the whole thing earlier. Okay. Let me catch
Sweaty
my
now.
breath. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So this one was just designed, this whole thing was designed, oh, where am I going this way? Was designed online, and I was using all of our paint colors, and then just to see it come to life, it's so satisfying. I really enjoy Test Cut Tuesdays, not only the chitty chatting, but to watch these
Me too.
designs come to life. And
I was thinking about that the other day. I think we've been doing Test Cut Tuesday for like 3 years now.
has it really been that long?
I think so. It was something crazy like that. I was like, wow, time flies. And I get jonesing for my Test Cut Tuesday, like when we missed it when we were in Vegas.
Nick says he does have a CNC machine, but he wants to get a laser. That's next.
Same.
Good call.
That's what happened.
Desktop. Yep. Yeah. That's what we did. We had a, what was our CNC?
An X.
Oh, an X-Carve.
X-Carve.
Mm-hmm.
Boop.
Okay, friend. Pay attention.
What do you mean?
You don't want glue on the inside here.
Right. I'm staying in the score marks. Ooh, somebody's bumping with the bass.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear the music out there. So will you glue this down here? I mean, you guys got to add a little more glue, right?
Mm-hmm. I was trying to...
Oh, overhead. Can you guys...
Here.
I got you.
I'm out of room.
I see. This is going to need another coat of black. I'll do that for you while you're starting to assemble that. That way it can be drying. There you go. I don't know if you guys, how well you can see the score marks with that light shining overhead. Yeah, so he's just putting the glue in this area so that there's enough room to slide the topper piece in and the bottom overlay. Yeah, I'm curious to see how floppy it's going to get, you know, once you slide them in. Will it move around? So we haven't even had a chance to test this. This is really a test.
This is total test. Test cut.
Test assembly.
assemble.
Yeah.
You owe me a Coke. Should I put some of that stuff on here? I'm going to throw some accelerator on here.
So the accelerator works as you put the glue down, accelerator on the other piece. Need some help? Is that thing empty?
It's empty.
Here you go. It evaporates.
It's
There
like alcohol or something.
Yeah. Gotta get quiet. Gotta watch what you're doing. Now this is
Or
serious
I'm about
business.
to ruin.
He is about to ruin because this is serious business. Once this goes down, it really doesn't move much after that. You got a lot of go. Oh. I think I ate.
What were you saying?
That mist was still in the air. It went in my mouth.
Oh, no.
Gross.
Stop. Oh. Shoot.
What happened?
I didn't have it right. And it was down. It was sticking.
I can't believe you got it back up, honestly.
I didn't have much time. Had to act fast. I've been watching a lot of old Batman and Robin on the H&I channel, Heroes and Icons.
Yeah.
It's Fall Guy and a lot of Batman. They talk so weird. I didn't notice it as a kid.
Right.
But everything is like this.
And Batman has to run every time he leaves
Yeah,
the
every time he leaves the room,
the scene,
he runs.
He runs.
He whips out of every room.
Making me nervous. Yeah, Jennifer, me too.
And Robin, everything is like this. Oh my gosh, Batman.
No.
What no? Just giving it a check.
Okay.
Just
You
giving
gotta
it a
actually
check-ins.
do the slide. All right, you guys can kind of see what's happening here. This piece is interchangeable. Fun. Little basket.
Basket.
And then this slide. I like your idea of the slide.
I think I gave it too much room. I think it could be a little more snug.
Now, what? Well, you'll have to see. You'll have to see if it slides out over time or if you can put a little something to make it not slide, you know, like.
What if the words pin to it and pin in the slot?
I'm not following.
Like I put little pins on the back of the words
All right.
so that it pegs in.
Let me show you guys a glue tip here. He's got one straight line there. You got to make that a little bit wiggly.
I did.
It holds better if it's wiggly. One straight line is just like not enough
I was laying it down.
area to. I'm just saying general basic glue instructions.
Glue 101.
Yeah, glue 101. Ask me how I know. I've learned over time. If a sign breaks and it has just one little glue, one line of glue, I'll know. I've learned that that's a weak point. You don't want to accelerate that?
I don't think so. It's not on stain. I mainly wanted the accelerator because I was doing it on stain.
Oh,
and
good
it
point,
seems to
'cause it
dry
might
a
be a
little bit
little bit-
slower.
Might be a little bit wet still.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, it might be. I mean, it doesn't feel damp, but I'm sure it's not all that dry. Oh, Ingrid had a good idea. The banner with the wording needs a basket weave background.
This?
Yes. Oh, well, that's snug enough that I don't think it's going to go sliding out of there.
No, but I think it might droop a little bit, so I might thicken that piece up a little bit.
Okay.
Total test cut.
Jennifer thinks you got a cool idea. Christian said, ooh, that slide is action. Fire.
It is action. I'm going to put the Kung Fu grip on it.
So funny. New England Craft Company. Which Star Bond do you use? Thick or thin? Thick, thick, thick. A bunch of answers.
Yes, thick. Fills in those gaps. Like if you got a little wave in your board.
Ohio. Oh, so True Crime Junkie says to Christian she lives in Licking County, Ohio. Is that where you're going, Christian? Somewhere near there? Adina wants to know, does that glue work for gluing acrylic to wood too?
Yes.
Acrylic to wood?
We just did it with the bunny. The bunny with the glasses.
Oh, yeah. Sure. That is correct. It's hanging out there. Do you want me to get it? You want me to prove you?
Yeah, prove
Prove
it.
it to you? Want me to prove you?
Don't just take my word for it.
Ah! It's not hanging out here. Where is it?
Oh, did it make it to the basket already?
Yeah, I think so. It's in the wagon headed to the painted tree.
Paint a tree. What was that?
Headed for the painted tree.
For a painted tree. What are you, part of the Young Guns now? Hey dog, you see the size of that chicken? Bam. First tee.
I don't know where it is.
I think that's it, because everything else is interchangeable.
That's, I think it's, I don't know where it is.
I just saw them.
Maybe it's hanging in here.
Need to make it a little more snug. Let's try the top one. Bam. Did you find it?
No. It's around here somewhere. I have seen it.
There we go. I'll swap some bottoms.
We have so many designs now that when we get ready to do for the craft shows, our design. Hold on, I'm gonna show
Oh, we
you.
have a count came up the other day. There are 412 on Patreon. So we probably have closer to 450.
Scott says he's digging that slide action.
Right?
Renee likes that concept. Really cool, looking good. Love the font. Yeah, me too. I thought he did it. He picked that font. I was like, that looks good.
It's like loading them up quick.
But you know, you can put down here. This could be honeycomb and do like a bee design up top. You know, you just have to keep those center colors neutral. But could you do two of them? Like,
Man, I like how easy that swaps. Boom.
But it's not too easy. Like, if the door swings, is
Right,
it going to
so-
slide over time? Oh, wow.
No. Let's see it. Let's pretend I'm closing the door.
Okay. Oh, there
All
you
right, that
go.
was a really hard close. I don't even know if that was a close. That was more me just whipping around.
And I was worried this might be wiggly, but it's not.
That's pretty snug.
That's snug. I like that too. And that's tall. So I'm pretty confident that's going to be, this top piece is great. And I'm liking the bottom piece too.
Now let's give it the shake test.
I hear the bottom piece moving a little over here. A little. Did you
right.
guys hear it?
Not bad.
I
Not
think it's
bad.
going to be good.
I think it's going to be good. I got to design a whole bunch more pieces
I
for
need a
this thing.
helmet. I do need a helmet. Terry, you get it. If anyone gets it, when Blake comes here, I feel like Terry gets it. She knows. She knows.
Yeah, when Terry was badgering the workshop people.
You mean Blake? Hilarious. That
Yeah,
was so funny.
Blake. So when Terry was telling Blake to stop badgering,
Oh,
the
yeah.
whole thing I just felt like was us. Because I do that to the workshop people all the time. I give them a hard time, and Kim's always telling me to leave them alone. Leave them alone. I was like, nah, they enjoy it. Little ribbon. All right, I'm really digging this.
Yeah, so
Slide
is the
action.
top, the flowers, and all that's interchangeable. So the bottom
Yeah.
is interchangeable, and the
Yeah.
top is interchangeable.
We'll take it apart. Get naked. Get naked.
There you go. You can put a bow on that, and then you can just hang that.
Now I'll drop the new one in. Be like, bam. Did I just do a 10-second swap? Oh, I jinxed myself.
Yeah. Now I need a cool bow with some greenery. We got to definitely put some greenery on that which I have right here.
Well, I need to put another hole up here for the greenery. I need to put a green hole in there.
Yeah, you do. Look, I've got one right here.
Because then you can zip tie different greenery in there. It's just a little oblong hole up top, about a 1/4 inch from the top.
Look. Look at me. Am I ready or what? See?
And we're going to call this the hurricane-proof interchangeable sign. That's what I'm calling it.
That's its new name.
Mm-hmm.
Now reverse it so you can interchange the words and leave the bottom.
I got an idea for the words.
It's Justin's suggestion.
Because, do you see how I had that piece in there? I'm going to shorten the tab on the thing that goes in just slightly. I'm going to lower the tab that this thing slides in. And then I think I'm going to create a channel that I'll be able to slide.
Uh-huh. That's what I was going to tell you. So
piece
you've got the bottom half. Now I think you could do that same thing with the top half, and the whole thing swaps out.
Yeah, I think I got an idea. And we'll see. I'll release this one. You guys can tinker with it. Tell me what you think.
So cute. It's exactly what I had designed. Originally with like the bow and the greenery when I was doing it in, little cherry on top. That was my bow and the greenery.
So does everybody want to have a vote?
Does it come with a
Make It
hurricane-proof
Mafia?
house?
No, it does not. House not included.
A French cleat, yeah.
Yeah, kind of like, well, it's hard to do a French cleat with
A 1/4 inch.
well, with a laser. I have to cock the head to the...
Look, what I was going to show you guys is I was saying how we forget some of the designs that we have. This one showed up on the Kim and Garrett Make It group, and somebody had recently painted it, and I was like, oh, the goat. I think this goat sign is so cute. Meh. And then we had MDF, like grass out of his mouth, but it didn't have a backer, and I was afraid it was going to break. So I think what we're going to do is put, not this whole giant piece, but a little of this greenery. You can find this in our Amazon store. So at knjmakeit.com, up at the top menu, it says Amazon store. We use this greenery. It's super affordable, so I highly recommend it. And we could use a little piece of this. I had seen somebody else in the Kim and Garrett Make It group use this as the grass, and I love the idea. I love that concept.
Yeah, I thought
so
that
if you hadn't seen this little guy, he is freaking adorable. I love his little face. All right.
So
that was just something that I saw in the other room when I was looking for the bunny and the glasses that I couldn't find.
should we post and let everybody vote on Make It Mafia?
We could put it in the Kim and Garrett Make It group.
We'll put it in the group. You guys want to vote? I'll put the vote out to everyone. Let me know.
It's gonna break your heart if they don't go with what you want to do. Okay, I'm gonna set the stage. If you're listening, I got 150 people here. If you're listening and you go out to our page and you vote, know that we're trying to keep this. So the reason why we like this one is because it's got some paint drips on it, right? It represents paint brand. This is a fox, so it represents foxy hues, but we want it to be like something that is
more
not
streetwear.
Too masculine.
Yeah,
not too feminine. I want it to be so that, because the funny thing with Garrett was, I was like, are you going to wear, it was different things. I was like, are you going to wear a shirt that has that on it? And like Christian says, and Garrett was saying, and one of our friends made a comment?
Because I was working on the Make It Mafia thing and the Foxy Hues. He was there and he saw the Foxy Hues. He came into my office. He goes, oh, what's happening? We opening a strip club now?
And so Christian said, people are like, what is that shirt? So I'm trying to stay away from the strip club feel, and I don't want it too urban, but I just feel like this is a little both. It'll go a little, not too feminine, not too masculine. I would wear it. He would wear it.
I would wear it.
It has the drips on it, so it makes it look like it's got, like, representing the paint brand and the fox theme.
It feels streetwear-ish.
Anyway, they're like, what is there? 4 of them total? There were
Yeah, 4 logos.
4 foxes and
Maybe 6.
4, and then 4 words,
Yeah,
different
4
fonts.
typography settings.
Yes, typography settings. Great job. So we're gonna put it out
put 'em
there.
out there.
Remember to go out, Kim and Garrett Make It group on Facebook and give a little vote, little votey vote.
You know, maybe if you saw some things and started to build familiarity, if I could get the word out. All right, I am about out of time. I have some leftover enchiladas waiting for me at home. I had a lot of enchiladas last night. I'm about to go finish them off.
No, then you're in the wrong spot. Go back out and make sure you're in. This would be under. So there's different groups of products. Things that there's way more than 5 items. Trust me, there's way more than 5 items out there. So there's like a filming collection, things we use for filming. There's a collection of things we use for craft shows, and this would be, I think, just like general. It's just like a general collection where this greenery would be. And if you can't find it, you can always email me, support@kngmakeit.com. I'll send you the link. I'll send you the direct link to it. Are you liking it?
I'm liking it.
Are you happy with it? I'm happy with it. I'm excited.
I'm going to see if I can get that channel in for the words.
I think we're going to put a bow and hang this out front and let it do its thing. Let it flop around in the wind and see how it weathers.
I'll put a green hole in the next one, and we'll have a good test.
Yeah, so when we do a bow that's in the center like this with the greenery, we do a little zip tie and attach it to the top with a zip tie, and we put a little hole right here in the middle. You're still going to use these because you need it for the hanger, but we put an extra hole where we can just zip tie this right at the top. And the other thing about that is you can always interchange that too because it will be zip tied on.
Hurricane-proof interchangeable sign. Just had to change it out one more time. All right, for real. I can now smell my enchiladas. I got to go get my enchiladas. You got to go get some dinner, and we will see you on Friday, Thursday, Friday. I'm having a problem with editing lately. It's supposed to be Thursday, but it's been working out on Friday. We'll see you around then. Otherwise, join us again on Sunday where we'll be live, and it's Less Project.
There goes that Tanya Harding
Freaking
again.
Tanya Harding. All right. Oh, you guys want to hear the song?
Do it, build it, make it. If you think it, we create it. Do it, build it, make it. With Kim and Garrett, make it.